All right, welcome on in everyone to another episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Jefferson Lewis 408 out of New York. This council was originally formed as a name change in 1932 from Jefferson and Lewis Area 408 and lasted up until 1982 when it merged with St. Louis 403 to form Seaway Valley 403. In the most current collecting guides, you will find two issues that exist from this council, the T1 and the T2. But if we go back into older collecting guides, that T2 was actually broken into two variants, T2A and T2B. We've got all of those to take a look at today. So let's head over to the patch table, starting with, of course, the first issue, T1, with its dark yellow border, light blue background, and dark orange letters. Biggest difference between the T1s and the T2s is they will replace this little island in the center with a brown fleur-de-lis. Other than that, the patches look very, very similar. This T1 is the older style gauze cloth backing. And then the only thing differentiating the T2s for A and B is the T2A will have dark orange letters and the T2B has thick dark orange letters. So that is the T1. Let's get both these T2s up here. Kind of nice to have them for comparison at the same time. So at the top here we would have the T2A, again with the same dark yellow border, light blue sky, dark brown fleur-de-lis here in the center, and dark orange letters. The same description applies to the T2B down below, except at the very end we now say thick dark orange letters. You will note a slight difference in the colors of browns that are used for the islands and fleur-de-lis between the two, but the easiest way to differentiate them is going to be the thickness of the letters. If you are able to see imagery of the back for T2s, they do look a little bit different. They are both kind of that jelly style plastic back. Kind of feels jelly-ish to me. That's not an official collecting guide term, but it's one that I usually refer to. Some of the earliest styles of plastic backing kind of has a jelly-like, reminds me of that. So I often refer to it as such. Again, main difference here between T1 and these T2s is there is no fleur-de-lis on the T1. Instead, it's a third little brown island. It does look from these that perhaps, well, I guess these are supposed to be in the water. This one looks like it's on land. On the T1, all three of those little brown islands are definitely in the water. But those are the first issues, and really the only issues for this council, basically from 1970 until it merged in 1982. I hope you have found this to be informative and entertaining. If you know someone from the New York area that hasn't seen this council, send them this video. Maybe they'll get a kick out of it, thinking back on their old scouting years themselves. We do have new episodes out every single day, so hope to see you back here tomorrow for another new one. We also have a host of playlists. If you're interested in certain aspects of first CSPs, whether it's ones that existed prior to 1970, we do have a pre-CSP playlist. We also have a playlist for ones that have known reproductions. So if you're trying to differentiate between the genuine, authentic article and a reproduction or fake, we have a lot of those highlighted where we've also tried to collect the reproduction to show those to you. You can check out that playlist. We also have Sunday specials that run on many Sundays that highlight aspects either adjacent to First CSP's updates to these First CSP videos when we get more information or able to collect more pieces that are related to these councils. We sometimes show those off, and sometimes just some other things that are kind of fun CSPs that have come out from councils, or maybe pay tribute to their former first issues. So playlists for that as well. Check them out. at your leisure 24/7, all of our past episodes. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. I want to thank you all for making us a small part of your day. I want to thank the crew that has done an amazing job of adding to the content here on the channel by adding descriptions and more information about these councils or issues in the comments below. We love to see it, and we want to thank you so much for being a part and contributing to preserving the history of these amazing art pieces from Scouting America. See you guys all tomorrow. Thank you again for stopping in, and have a great rest of your day.